Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the DTM Trophy Qualifying 1 for the finale weekend. There is 3 points separating the top two, and then there is 11 points separating third down to sixth. So the battle for the top three and the battle for the top two is indeed going to happen this weekend. Two races for you, 20 minutes of qualifying action for you this morning before we have the first race of the weekend. And 3 points are in the offer right now. Ben Green leads the championship by 3 points to Will Tregurtha. It is 204 points playing, 201. And qualifying is worth 3 points right now. There's Ben Green, the championship leader, or it was Ben Green. And there is indeed the two CV Performance Motorsport cars. There is second in the championship, Will Tregurtha, who produced one of the comeback drives of the season last week at Hockenheim to keep his championship alive and to keep it within 3 points. Remember, P1 in qualifying is worth 3 points. 2 points for second and 1 point for third. Welcome to everybody watching around the world on the television stations. Hopefully you're excited to see this. I am absolutely pumped. It is set up beautifully well for us this weekend. We've got two races for you as well, so make sure that you tune in for both of them. Qualifying is in the morning for both days. In the afternoon, it will be around about 3 p.m. local time, CEST, for both races. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you put notifications on for every single session for the DTM Trophy. You are genuinely not going to want to miss this. This is going to be an absolutely phenomenal weekend's racing. I'm genuinely, my heart is pumping out of my chest. I am that excited for it. It is a beautiful day here at the Norisring, as we like to call it here in this chat, the Lando Norisring, just so it helps me pronounce the name properly. But welcome to everybody. Everyone, let me know in the chat where you're watching from, who you're supporting. And well, let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Miguel Amarin, welcome back. Koffler going for pole. Lorenzo, everybody's going for pole. That is qualifying, my friend. Tamara, welcome. And Nico Verdonk then is going to pop the first time in, and it's a 59.6. We are going to see those times indeed a tumble today. Will we see the magical 53, though? That is the question. Are we finally going to see it? It's like a mystical unicorn, the 53. Are we going to see it today? Sebastian Winge is from Sweden. Nice, welcome. Ben Green supporter for Category 5 from Poland. Nice. Bianca, good morning. From New Zealand, love to see that. All the Liam Lawson fans here. He's just qualified pole in the DTM as well. Kelvin van der Linde, second. So the top two of the championship on the front row of the grid. Oh, you are not going to want to miss this weekend. I'm telling you now. This is going to go down in DTM history. Fact. Bianca supporting Green as well. Germany supporting Lerner. I am Johan. Welcome. Orkun's just dabbing. Love to see it. Dean from Belgium. I'm sure you're supporting everybody's favourite Belgian. Nico Verdonk, 55.6 then is the time to beat as it stands. Stefan Cox, second spot then, 3.2 seconds off the pace. Again, we know qualifying is a slow burner. We get to the last 5 minutes and then all of a sudden you've got to try and get 1,000 words into a couple of minutes. It's scary. But I am super, super pumped for this one. Got to give a shout out to Reg and Maureen watching as well. Hopefully you guys are well. Adri, you are not wrong. You are not wrong as well. And you've got Marc de Fulgencio representing Spain here as well for you, Adri. So you've got a Spanish driver in this championship. He is currently listed in 9th position, yet to get a lap time in. Kay Panaka from the Netherlands, welcome. Samueli, of course you're supporting Stalin. You're here every week. Love to see it. Love to see you here every week. Arlin, welcome. Albania, nice. Maybe the first Albanian we've seen. Nico Verdonk then has improved on their time. A 55.0 was fastest in free practice 1. So has some pedigree this weekend. The big question is, though, how quick is Tregurtha going to be today? Ben Green was quickest in free practice 2. Tregurtha was about 2.5 tenths of a second off of him. We know that Will likes to sandbag a little bit in practice, doesn't really give everything in practice. But yesterday it did look like that car was on the limit, so wonder whether that might be changed this weekend. We're about to find out because they will leave everything out there on that circuit during this session. Of course they will. It's qualifying. They're trying to get the fastest time. So as they come across the line, Reinhard Koffler then in the KTM. The whole paddock, they've been told, or they've told me, that they're all watching out for the KTMs. They feel like that's going to be the car to beat this weekend. And the Toyotas as well. So Verdonk and Koffler being P1 and P2 as it stands, it makes sense. As Krahamer just went up into P4. Now Hoffman into P3 as it stands. We've got an Audi then into that top 3 positions as it stands. Again, the times are going to get quicker. I think we're going to potentially see that 53 for the first time this weekend. As you can see the cobbles there, the slabbing on the exit then of the chicane. Down towards the final corner, they will come. Sweeping right-hander on the brakes just as they exit the right-hander. And it's all about opening up that corner, final corner, getting on the power as early as possible, and indeed trying to stay away from all of the bumps that are going to cost you a lot of momentum. So only 13 minutes 30 seconds to go, and all drivers are now on the circuit by the looks of things. Watch out though for indeed Schrey and Piana. Those two looked super quick yesterday. Obviously Michael Schrey is currently in 3rd in the championship, so he'll want to try and gain that 3rd spot. Currently leading the GT4 series at the Nordschleife. So yeah, very quick. So there's Sebastian Cornelet. He's gone green, which means that's his personal best Sector 1 and Sector number 2 across the line then for Cornelet. And has he got this hooked up this weekend? P7 it is, a 56.59. Moritz Lerner coming down in towards the final corner in that number 11. And actually, I think he's just had to back out of his lap time there as we are looking on board then with Jan Zimmer. No, we're not on board with Jan Zimmer. That's the Uverhouse just up ahead. So everyone's just being held up ever so slightly here. My commentary box is the perfect size, Cam. All I need is a microphone and a monitor, and I am golden. But it was just nice to be able to share with you all exactly my setup. It's always a bit of fun, hey? Reinhard Koffler takes provisional pole. KTM, 54.875. And none of the big hitters have yet got their lap times in. So it will become very exciting very quickly. As Schrey then posts... Well, he's 5.4 seconds off the pace, but he's got a time in. Cornelet goes quicker, 1.4 seconds now off of that pole position. But it's a 54.8. Again, I'm expecting to see them get down into the 53s. I would like to think that's going to happen. Reinhard Koffler goes purple through sector number 1, does not improve through sector number 1 and 3. It was purple through sector 2, should I say. Not able to, unfortunately, go any faster here. Nico Verdonk still in second. You can still see Mauron. You can still see Tregurtha trying to warm up those tyres. Moritz Lerner across the line. Ben Green has just posted a time. He goes up to P9. Moritz Lerner P8. But again, a fair way off the pace as it stands. Getting those tyres warm is very difficult when there's only 4 corners as well. Shooter Dash, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're all good. Spateso, I'm good, thank you. Good morning to you. So Ben Green then has just gone green through sector number 1, which you would expect. Of course, he's going to get faster and faster and faster as he goes ahead of Mauron. And now 3 of the faster drivers, I would say, across this season are right in a row here. As Ben Green is on a quick one. He is green. Will Tregurtha still trying to get some warmth into the tyres. Good sector 2. Considering what he'd done previously, but still a couple of seconds off the pace. He's still really trying to get some warmth in. And actually, he's going to get towed along here by the championship leader. He's been cheeky. He's left the door open, and he's going to try and chase Ben Green down. So if Ben Green goes, oh, big lock-up. That is a huge lock-up there. So Ben Green slow into turn 1, and Tregurtha nearly cleans him out. Ben Green, by the way, P3. Half a second off the pace now. And, well, Will is going to be struggling now with his tyres. So yeah, big lock up there. And that was a moment. That could have been really bad indeed. And Mauron, monkey see, monkey do, follows him as well. That's what happens. That's what the saying's all about. When you see someone do something, you follow them. You do exactly the same. So I got to speak to Mauron on Thursday afternoon. What a chill guy he is, by the way. Absolute pleasure to have a chat with him. Seems a hell of a lot of fun around the paddock as well. Everybody seems to, in terms of the drivers, seems to gravitate around him. So he's kind of, yeah, friends with everybody. A very aggressive driver, don't get me wrong. Maybe not friends with everybody on the racetrack, but outside of the racetrack, yeah, he is someone that everybody genuinely loves. Migo Amorim, yeah, that was a close call, wasn't it? That was a really close call. Nico Verdonk then is, well, 1.5 tenths off of Reinhard Koffler. Koffler is down into the 54.2s. And with 8 minutes to go in this session, it is about to close up here. Oh, it's about to close up. So this is a perfect spot for Tregurtha to be in, really, right now. He's got a nice bit of a gap to work with. So depending on how fast Ben Green can go, he can kind of watch what sort of pace he's got. Green across the line. Ben Green up to P3, Tregurtha up to P7. Here we go. Now the big hitters are here. 3 points between the two of them. And now they're rising up the order here. As Theo Uverhaus just posted the time, he is in 10th position. And he just said he's struggling to learn this circuit. And it may seem so simple for us watching at home. And I had that impression when I came here. I'm like, it's 4 corners. It's really easy. It's such a bumpy circuit that you've got to learn exactly where the bumps are to maximize your exit speed of corners, especially around turn 4, the final corner. That is where you gain or lose the most time. And yeah, he's just struggling to figure it out. As there it is, a 53.960. Nico Verdonk, everybody's favorite Belgian, has just posted a 53.960. The first one of the weekend. Ooh, that is exciting. Mike Coolan, yeah, he is a cool guy. He is a cool guy. Yeah, for sure. As Tregurtha does improve again, he just got bumped out of the top 7 and now moves back up into the top 7. Ben Green not able to improve again. Half a second back off the pace right now. And with them only being 3 points apart, Tregurtha and indeed Green, them both being in the mid-pack here, might be cause for an absolute smoke show of a race. Who knows? Across the line then we will go for Nico Verdonk, and he's improved again. It's a 53.934. He's found 300ths. They said watch out for the KTMs. They said watch out for the Toyotas. Right now we've got a Toyota on pole and a KTM in second. 7 minutes to go in this session. 7 minutes to go. I'm telling you now, things are going to get very exciting indeed. Stig's Indian cousin. Yes, the Shorts gang. So if you are here at the Norisring this weekend, make sure that you do come and say hello. I'll be one of the only people here in shorts. There's Lucas Mauron up to second spot. I thought the Audi was going to be quick here. In practice, it hasn't looked overly quick. And well, when it matters in qualifying, absolutely, he's right up there. Yeah, I'm in a floral shirt and a pair of shorts. So if you see me, come say hi. Absolutely happy to have a little chat with you all. How long is this circuit anyway? It's about 1.5 kilometers. Not long at all. Not at all. Oh, you wouldn't want to get any closer to that wall there. And Lucas Mauron taking full advantage of this circuit. So Mauron now up onto the front row of the grid. And I am super pumped for this grid now. This is exciting times. Verdonk P1, Mauron P2, and Koffler P3. Ben Green and Tregurtha are P4 and P5. They are right next to each other on the grid as it stands. There is 13 thousandths of a second between our two championship rivals. You could not write this. Whoever's writing this script, oh, it's an absolute thriller. And you all have front row seats. It's free to watch. Make sure you're watching this weekend. Genuinely, you do not want to be missing this. You do not want to be going to work on Monday and your mate turn around and going, did you see the DTM Trophy? No, I didn't see it. Ha. Yeah. You'll be laughed at. It's going to be a classic. I can tell you that right now. as Nico Verdonk is going, very slowly here. And that is not ideal. As Tregurtha crosses the line once again, no improvement. And well, Nico Verdonk is your pole sitter, and we've seen this last week, shall I say. He was third on the grid and didn't start the race. So Nico Verdonk right now in pole position, but his car is not firing on all cylinders. That is not ideal. Oh, Ricky, this is going to be a classic, isn't it? I am super excited as Reinhard Koffler displaces Mauron. He moves up to second spot. And with 4 minutes 20 to go, can anybody just go above and beyond? It becomes about the driver now. Of course, the cars have got their own balance of performance. The cars are here to perform, but now it becomes about the driver. Can you find that extra edge? You are the difference maker. You're the variable. Well, Tregurtha has gained that one position. He's now ahead of Ben Green, and he starts on the second row of the grid as it stands. 3 minutes 50 seconds. As Theo Overhaus has put himself in between him and indeed Green. So Tregurtha and Green now have got a driver between them. Theo Overhaus, again, the breakout star of the championship. That is a fact this season. He's moved up into P5. Over the cobblestones they go. And if you think this is exciting, the racing is going to be so frantic. So around the final corner, we will indeed go here, and as will Tregurtha found any extra time. Still 3 minutes to go in this session, which is probably enough for another 40 laps. It's such a short lap here. Across the line we will go. Does Tregurtha improve? Doesn't look like he does. No, he does not. Reinhard Koffler does not improve. Hoffman does not improve. Ben Green, here we go, up towards the start-finish line. Really, if you can find just over a tenth of a second, you move yourself up to fourth position and you get ahead of your championship rival. Across the line, Ben Green goes, and there is no improvement here. And Ben Green right now is starting behind Tregurtha. Tregurtha is doing everything he needs to do. Obviously, they've both tried, they want to try and qualify pole position. That's exactly what they want, but if Tregurtha could just be ahead of Green, he can manage the situation, he can then try and close that championship gap. And if they both qualify in the position they're in right now, no one scores points. So that means that they will indeed be still 3 points within each other, as we just saw Michael Schrader Tokyo drift his way out the chicane. That was very interesting indeed. So here's Ben Green. So, or was it Ben that slid out round? No, I don't think it was Ben. Oh, not as close as Lucas Mauron. Oh, there we go. Oh, lovely job. That is one way of getting around the chicane on the exit. That'll put hairs on your chest, that's for sure. 1 minute 48 seconds to go. Lucas Mauron, still P3. We just saw him cross the line, and Ben Green's done. Ben Green is done, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. Tregurtha now with an opportunity to maybe go even faster here and could put himself higher up the grid. But championship leader Ben Green, his best position is going to be P6 here. Other drivers could improve and potentially bump him down. And well, with the top 13 separated by 7/10 of a second, there is absolutely every reason to suggest that someone could improve by a couple of tenths and bump him right down. There's Fulgencio then, who is currently half a second off of pole position. He's in 10th spot, of course, had some DTM Trophy experience from last season, so could he be the one that spoils the party here? Does he move up the order? Doesn't look like he does. And well, Will Tregurtha with 1 minute to go, heading then through turn number one. He will get one more lap after this, so he's going to get another lap after this one. Opportunity. Shooter dash, that's Michael Schrey. Michael Schrey is currently third in the championship. Through the chicane, Will Tregurtha will come. Can he potentially get himself a bonus point? If he gains one more position here, he would gain 1 point. And that would close the championship lead to 2. If he gets P2, he would get 2 points. It would close the championship lead down to 1. If he went and got pole position, he would be tied on points with Ben Green going into the race this afternoon. Across the line then for Will Tregurtha. It's give everything now. Are you faster? No improvement this time round. Last opportunity here then, as the track temperature is going to start to improve, of course, or get warmer, should I say. It's a lovely day here in Germany. And he will be told now by his engineers that Ben Green cannot improve. He is starting from 6th position at the maximum. Is there anything else you can find here, Will? Through the final chicane as Koffler, Mauron has finished their lap times. They're done. Overhaus, Green qualifying over. Lerner and Cox qualifying is over. The checker flag next to their name indeed signifies the qualifying's over. The flash of the lights there from Will Tregertha. He likes this lap. He likes this lap. Sebastian Cornely then in the final corner here. And on the power early then for Tregertha. He's got to keep his foot in. He's got to keep his foot in. He's got a bit of toe here as well. This might work in his favour. Can Will Tregertha gain that bonus point or some bonus points? Across the line he goes. And it's not an improvement. It's going to be P4 for him. It's no bonus points for him. But he starts ahead of his championship rival. Ben Green leads the championship by 3 points. It continues to be 3 points going into the race, as Michael Stray now has put himself between Tregertha and Green as well. So that means now it's going to be the 4th row of the grid for Ben Green. He will start in the mid-pack here today. And well, how interesting that is for the championship remains to be seen. And I tell you what, many people ask, what do you feel about DTM Trophy? And I always answer with, absolutely. What a qualifying session that was. Sets us up beautifully well for the rest of the day. Race number 1 indeed will be this afternoon. Super, super exciting for this. This is going to be a fantastic spectacle. Make sure that you are indeed subscribed to the YouTube channel. And there it is, everybody's favourite Belgian. We haven't spoke hardly enough about Nico Verdonk. We hope the car's good. He's done a 53.934, the first and only 53 of the weekend. Reinhard Koffler, they said watch out for the KTMs. There he is, the only ever winner in a KTM and DTM Trophy. Can he make it 2 in the season? Mauron then, and Tregertha P3 and P4 when Mauron's near the front. Oh boy, there's fireworks. Michael Stray, Overhaus are in 5th and 6th. Ben Green, only 7th, championship leader. Oh, he's got some hard work to do this afternoon. Jan Zimmer, Lerner and Fulgencio round out your top 10. We've got Hoffman, Piana, Cox, Salonen, Krahamer and Cornely as your 16 drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's set up beautifully well for today for our first race of the weekend. There's 3 points between the top 2 in the championship. Neither of them start in the top 3 in the race because this man here, Lucas Mauron, takes 3rd spot in the Audi. In 2nd position then, of course, it's Reinhard Koffler. Winner earlier on this season for the Reiter Engineering team. Can he make it 2 in a season? But everyone's favourite Belgian. We're hoping the car's good. Nico Verdonk, the Toyota Supra, will be on pole position. Make sure here later on, it is going to be an absolute crackerjack of a race.